MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball
for Kansas City. The catcher, Salvador.
Here comes
Perez.
The first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 111.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Three and 0 now.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone is going to be awfully small today.
Hey. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher is going to have to be on top of his game.
With Merrifield next to hit. Popped up. Tremmel moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Cabrera has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
Center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Johnny Damon. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Looped over toward first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Royals leave 1. Nothing for Kansas City in the first. The Tigers do up. You're watching MLB Network. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Brett Saberhagen gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Into the box, Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Tigers, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Austin Jackson.
Next up for Detroit, Austin Jackson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0. Al Kaline will be next. Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Damon sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Al Kaline.
Next for the Tigers, Al Kaline. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Brett is there for it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Cobb is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi as he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 25, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pops it up. Harrison ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Damon has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Saberhagen has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Popped up. O'Hearn has a play. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A payoff pitch one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jorge Bonifacio.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. In his career, Hamilton is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bonifacio on at first, nobody out. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled toward right center field. Cobb on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Bonifacio is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's the 1-0, and a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out the straightaway right. K-line is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with one away now.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Standing in, Whit Merrifield, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A man at third with 1 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Harrison over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and up next it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. The Royals do strike for a run here on the RBI triple. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Royals. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the pitch. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Harrison.
Set to get his day started, Josh Harrison. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Tigers.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Grayson Greenier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Greenier playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Bonifacio's under it. One away. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Jackson.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Austin Jackson. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly as 2 runners cross the plate. Those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Standing in now, Al Kaline. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Goodwin facing back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases again in his great career.
Yeah, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments, guys. When you make your way into the 400 home run club, you're going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this game. It's rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform.
He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Pops this one up. Merrifield on the move, and the off balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
base hit into right center.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Nick Castellanos now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Bonifacio is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Tigers 5 and the Royals 1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Johnny Damon. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan O'Hearn hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Popped him up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Mondesi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. They're down 5-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Hicks. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Josh Harrison stands in. He grounds it sharply to third. Brett has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Grayson Greenier. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Six runs, only 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Alan Trammell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bonifacio's in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Hit hard to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's the Royals DH, Billy Hamilton. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. One and 2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits. 2 errors for Kansas City to this point. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. KC down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Your
Heath
attention,
Billmeyer
please.
will come on out of the
Now
bullpen as he'll be
pitching for
appearing in
Kansas
his third game this
Number
season.
49.
Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. To short, hit hard. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Al Kaline, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
He's set and the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Now at the plate, Ty Cobb. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Jackson, the runner at third. Kaline stands at second. No outs. Here it comes, 0-2. Nope. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. In now, Miguel Cabrera popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. Skied down the left field line. Goodwin's in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an inning double play.
Cue shot here out towards short. There's Merrifield on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tigers get just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Tigers 7 and the Royals 1. So digging in now, Whit Merrifield. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kaline is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, George Brett. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Damon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Cabrera is under it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he pops it up. Cabrera is there. And that retires the side. Royals leave 1. They're down 7-1. Digging in, John Hicks. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So he sets him down swinging. John Hicks is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Josh Harrison. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And this is taken for the out. Digging in to try it again, Grayson Greenier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Philmeyer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on top 7-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Digging in, the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping up now, Brian Goodwin, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Jorge Bonifacio, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Trammell over to his right. And that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Alan Trammell. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Settling in now, Austin Jackson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 2 down. Now at the plate, Al Kaline. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on top 7-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Billy Hamilton. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. One and 2, here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Comes set with the 0-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready now, Whit Merrifield, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hamilton, the runner at second with 1 away. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Whit Merrifield goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready for another chance? George Brett. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air to center field. Hobb is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 7-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. No problem here, 1 away. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on top 7-1. Blaine Hardy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Damon. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Adalberto Mondesi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Liner towards second. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Mondesi is off at first with 2 away. KC down to their final strike in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. The Tigers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Michael Fulmer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Brett Saberhagen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 41,299. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.